run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nice move to keep running. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten.
There he goes! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Working that left side now. He leaves it with his back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. There's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big deterrent.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience in the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Finds the back on the option to give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass down the left side, diving, caught! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a third and long. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State! Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they've been waiting for...
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Tom.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Working on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I got to be honest, I don't...
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Got enough space. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Fires to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing.
Turning it on! He's at the 20. Touchdown! Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, the running back has it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense is...
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's McGee. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger. And
fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown! This offense starts deep in a hole. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Ohio! So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain...
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
no, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He lofts one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got the quick pass. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's that's where this offense will go back to work. Looking to throw for it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it.
Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
This time he's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early about... Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a...
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's out past the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Defenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. Oh, what a move to get room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw again. Oh, he makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it set up on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Buckeyes are on the move.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback keeper. They'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Buckeyes!
I tell you what.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Rush is on him. The sure hands, it's McGee. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Wraps it inside the 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Quick completion to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're working that left side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touch pass on the right. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
That's a great job executing up front by the...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back, first down. Got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down. New set of downs, new set of problems.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Got it looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the... Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They'll run the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
You got to love that on defense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Unloads quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turn.
Sends it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. Wide open spacing. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He wants to change this route. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. There he goes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple and really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Hunter. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Zimmerman. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's McGee. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Heading to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going to be short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. The 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Oregon. Offense working from the pistol. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
This quarterback part of their running game. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might be changing the route. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Got out of trouble and throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
And the Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might be looking to run. It's complete on the right side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some play.
After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Power football with the run. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down. I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
Looking for the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. He'll keep it himself. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process.
He is counting his lucky stars there. So lucky that ball went out of bounds, and they're going to maintain possession because they've got to stay in field goal range at this juncture of the game in the second half. Every play matters, and moving forward, you know this guy's going to have two hands on the ball. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you...
Off-play action on first down. Looking left. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards, but that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player.
And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 deep.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football.